Hi everybody. Happy National Ice Cream Day. Hope you're enjoying a bowl. Me, it's not a cheat day, so I'm not having any today. Maybe I'll have to get some tomorrow. I always make Monday my cheat day because I hate Mondays, so why not have a cheat day on a Monday? I'm done with work. I have the next couple days off, and I could really appreciate those days because today I had one of those days where I work in a very public domain and I deal with customer service. And most of the time, I absolutely love my job. I'm a very sociable person. I like to deal with lots of different types of people. I worked for years in an office and I realized that just seeing the same type of people all the time just wasn't for me. I'm much more social where I like to see different people all the time. And it was a relief to me to find customer service work because it was something I really enjoyed. There are a lot of pluses to what the kind of work I do, but there are some downfalls. And that would be when you meet sour people, people with resting bitch face. But it's not just a resting bitch face, it's a resting bitch attitude. And that can be for men and women. I try to be careful when I label people because I was told by my mother and other people in my life years ago, be kind to everyone you meet because you may meet a person on the worst day of their life. So I always try to keep that in mind when I'm interacting with people. But it never ceases to amaze me how some people like to talk to people, how they come at you. I've always been one of those people that are very receptive to people. And I am literally the type of person that would give you the shirt off my back. If you need something and I can do something, I'm one of those people that will go above and beyond to help you. But it's all in the way that you come at me. It's one of those things. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And it's amazing to me how rude we can be in this society and how we forget the niceties and just please and thank you. And even if we don't say please and thank you, just taking the time to say something with a smile and to talk to a person and not at a person. I just encountered someone in the last couple days it's so strange. I physically feel ill when I'm around negative people like that. They have a way of kind of like zapping your strength, zapping your happiness. And usually I'm able to just brush it off, but this person just changed my whole attitude for the rest of the day. I was having an okay day, and then after my encounter with them, my whole attitude changed. And it was so strange. And I'm usually the kind of person that says, don't let other people affect you, just be you, go on with your day. But I couldn't practice what I preached because I had this interaction with this person, and then my whole attitude just changed. And normally in my personal life, I wouldn't have to deal with that because I just wouldn't associate with a person like that. I don't need that kind of ugliness in my life. I don't ever try to speak to people where I'm talking at them and barking at them and being short with people. I'm the kind of person that takes the time to ask you how you're doing, even if I'm busy, and talk to you. Remember, if I can't remember your name, because I'm terrible at remembering people's names, it's awful. And I feel so terrible. Have you ever done that where someone remembers you, or even if they don't remember you by your name, but they remember you and you see them and you can't remember their name? It's so embarrassing. I feel terrible. It reminds me of that great episode of Seinfeld where Jerry can't remember the girl's name and he's actually dating her and he can't think of her name. And she gives him a clue that her name rhymes with the part of a lady's anatomy. And the whole episode, if you've never seen it, is hysterical. He spends most of the episode trying to find out the girl's name. And instead of just coming right out and saying, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, because he feels awkward, he tries to guess it, and hilarity ensues, like most episodes of Seinfeld. But I'm sidetracked now. But I've just always been one of those people that try to be social and bring you in and make you feel welcome. And it doesn't have to be just with people I know and associate with, like an acquaintance. It's just every person I meet. And it's strange to me when I meet someone that's such a polar opposite of me. And I don't know if it's because I do work in customer service that I try to be more mindful when I'm in a situation, if I'm at a store or at a restaurant, and I know what it's like to work for the public or with the public, that I always try to go out of my way to be kind and to remember that even though the person's working in that kind of job, they're not your servant. They're there to do a service. And it just seems like it's really gets to you sometimes, when people just assume that you can be a whipping board or just an outlet when they're having a bad day. Sometimes people catch themselves and correct it, and to them, mazel tov. I think it's great. I think we all have our moments when we're not our best, and it's great when we can catch ourselves and say, hey, wait a minute, this isn't really the person that I'm angry at. I'm angry at a situation I'm in. I'm just having a bad time right now. And just taking stock and saying, you know what, this is coming across this way. I don't want to portray myself this way. And they kind of catch themselves. But then there's some that just, I don't know if they're oblivious to it, or they don't care, or they're hurt and they're angry, and their mission is, well, I feel like crap, so I don't care. I'm going to make everyone else feel like crap. But it's amazing how they can drain on you and make you feel icky, as I call it, icky. So when I came home, I was grateful to be around a loved one and my little kitty cat, even though he drives me crazy. So I had some essential oils, some lavender, and I rolled it on my wrist and my pulse points and my temples. And I sat in the air conditioning for a few minutes and I just breathed, and I was grateful. And I was grateful that the day was over and that I had a chance to make a video and talk to you guys. And I was especially grateful for the fact that I don't have to live with that person that was causing me grief today. That even though they came at me sideways, I didn't in turn get ugly back. I took the high road. I gave them service with a smile. I made my mom and my dad very proud, and God proud, of course. So when you're having like a situation where people are like bringing ugly at you, you don't have to stoop to their level. You can rise above and just be you. Kill them with kindness if you can. That's what I always say. Kill them with kindness, baby. So that's what I chose to do. So that's what was on my mind tonight. I'm sorry I missed you guys yesterday. I was just extremely exhausted. But I'm glad to be making a video tonight. I hope this video finds you well, as with all my videos. And I thank every single subscriber and viewer that takes the time to watch my videos. It means more to me than you ever know. And until I talk to you again, take care. Bye.